top 5 Jedi fighting stances and those who use them. If we are all being honest, the best thing about Star Wars is its breathtaking fight scenes that are completely out of this world. Like literally, all the blasters shooting from left to right and tight space battles are just some of the few things that we can never get enough of when we watch any of their movies. But the thing that separates Star Wars from the rest are the intense lightsaber duels that we get to enjoy whenever two opposing Force-sensitive users meet. It is just so mesmerizing to see the clashing of two colored lights, especially the whooshing sounds that they make when the lightsabers collide with just about anything. Throughout these battles, the Jedi have applied different fighting stances to bolster their effectiveness in combat. There is a total of 7 lightsaber fighting stances to have been recorded and used by our favorite Jedi and Siths. The good news is that today we're going to be discussing our favorite Jedi fighting stances and the Jedi who practiced them. What's up, aspiring Padawans? And welcome to our YouTube channel, The Legendary Comic Heroes. In this video, we will be showcasing you 5 of the best Jedi fighting stances and those who used them. So let's do those warm-ups and begin our training with the first stance on our list. Number 5. The Way of the Sarlacc. Coming in on our 5th spot is Form 1, the Way of the Sarlacc. This is the most basic yet most important form that a Jedi must master before proceeding to the more advanced stances. It is one of the ancient forms, considering that it was developed during the time when Jedi transitioned from wielding traditional swords and vorpal blades to wielding lightsabers. This move merely focuses on one's ability to safely disarm an opponent without hurting them. Well, the Sith will not be happy with that thought. It also implores sweeping motions to better counter multiple enemies at once. Unfortunately, this stance does not work well when fighting lightsaber-wielding enemies. Yoda and Luke Skywalker have used this stance plenty of times when mowing down a group of enemies. Number 4. The Way of the Mynock. Probably our favorite one on the list, Form 3. The Way of the Mynock was developed to deal with those pesky blasters that we see being blasted randomly. Obi-Wan Kenobi first showed us how cool this stance was when he was deflecting those clone blasters in the first Star Wars movie. This form requires efficient and tight reflexes for the Jedi to shield themselves from attackers. It's mainly used for defense and transforms the lightsaber to act as a barrier to protect the Jedi's body. The Way of the Mynock perfectly embodies the Jedi philosophy, as it entails non-aggression and calmness rather than rage and revenge. When using this stance, the Jedi must see to it that they have centered themselves in the Force to fully make the most out of it. Number 3. The Way of the Krayt Dragon. On the notion of deflecting blasters, the third stance on our list, Form 5, the Way of the Krayt Dragon, takes a more offensive approach compared to the Way of the Mynock. Form 5 has 2 variations, namely the Xian and Gemso. Xian is a little like Form 3, but focuses more on using the deflected blast against the blaster. Pretty neat, right? This allows the user to deflect enemy fire while using their weapons against them. The Gemso, on the other hand, still uses the same concept as Xian, but instead is applied when engaging in lightsaber duels. It uses the force or energy of the blocked lightsaber strike and topple it back to the opponent while doubling its impact. Anakin Skywalker has used this stance when he fought Obi-Wan in that epic lava fight scene. 3 stances down and 2 more to go. It is really hard to pick out your favorites because all of them are so useful in their own way. However, our last 2 stances will be all you need when we introduce them to you. So stay tuned till the end of the video to find out. And don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more contents like this. Number 2. The Way of the Vornskr. On our second spot is Form 7, the Way of the Vornskr. This stance is not for the faint of heart, as it is the hardest to master out of all the stances that we've mentioned so far. It's reckless, but an effective stance that uses your rage and emotions and channels them into your strikes, producing more unpredictable, chaotic, and powerful moves that will catch your opponent off guard. In Clone Wars, Mace Windu developed a variation of this technique called Vapad, which instead uses the enemy's negative feelings and emotions against them. There are only a few Jedi that were allowed to learn this move because it brings them closer to the dark side if it's not executed properly. Number 1. The Way of the Hawkbat. And on our number 1 spot is Yoda's favorite and commonly used fighting stance, Form 4, the Way of the Hawkbat. Now we have all seen how grand Master Yoda fights, right? He is very nimble and all over the place. Well, he was using this kind of stance to overpower his opponents by utilizing quick deadly strikes, high-speed movements with a combination of flips and leaps for more mobility. It's a high-risk, high-reward type of move that focuses on acrobatics and quickly taking down your opponents before you run out of energy yourself. Each strike leaves you more vulnerable to attacks. That's why agility is a must-have skill when using this powerful stance. Out of all the techniques we have mentioned so far, this one is the flashiest. And that ends our top 5 Jedi fighting stances and those who used them. Which of these stances are your favorites? Please share your thoughts and suggestions in the comment section so we can include them in our next video. We still have 2 more stances left to cover, so you better stay tuned for more upcoming videos that might include the last 2. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel, Legendary Comic Heroes, for more amazing videos. Thanks for watching.